And welcome back to our second series of today. I bring you back to King's Cup number 2, SEA. I'm GoDz, joining me is Danelie, our play-by-playcaster, Xyclopzz, our wizard, and His Royal Majesty Tsunami the Gold, the Great.
Oh, that is...
the golden.
I'm feeling golden.
You look fantastic. I feel like it's unfair how good you look in all these costumes.
Downright glimmering.
I think this is like the most extravagant king we've had so far.
This is my this is my favorite
the Bling King
costume.
The Bling King.
I do like this.
My magic doesn't work. What happened?
Press it again? It still works.
It's what? Just now it doesn't work.
Maybe it was delayed.
I think we're okay. We're good.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry. All right. Well,
Oh.
we are gonna be good to go soon.
Yeah.
We got SGD versus Admiral, and it should be a fantastic series.
SGD, as we had said earlier, perhaps struggling bits with consistency. Let's see how much they're like. They have nothing to lose. SG Dragons, there are no stakes for them, really. They can come in, they can be benevolent if they want to Admiral, take it easy on them, or they can give them the fight of a lifetime and be like, I know that your playoff dreams rest on how well we play.
As much as we're talking about it, I feel like teams never actually know like the circumstances to advance. It's like we're talking like, oh, you know, they have to win this series and get a draw here, or else this result has to happen. Teams never know that shit.
No,
I'm pretty sure they just play to win regardless.
Yeah.
We talked to 1437 after a few games, and we talked to him like 2 games in the past. He was like, I don't remember that game. What are you talking about? Did we ever pick that hero? I'm like, yes, you definitely picked it.
The players have a really good mindset. It's like you play and you go forward. You don't linger in anything in the past. You just keep moving forward as a player and get better.
Yeah. Well, the draft is up.
Wizard?
What shall we do, King?
I believe we shall be wizard into it.
Let's go in the draft now.
I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
My production lost it too. Oh my god.
It has a picture of Paul Rudd on it, and I don't know what movie that's
What
from.
is that from?
I didn't know that was on the soundboard. I would have been used to that one.
Oh yeah, no, that one's been an NA favorite, I recall.
Oh,
they've been popping
right.
off pieces of their dick all over the place in that tournament.
Jesus. So I don't know if SGD know they're eliminated. They're 0-3-2. They probably do.
They're probably just
Who
playing to
knows?
win.
Yeah, they're probably just playing to win. Practice. I mean, and you practice. You know, you learn from winning. You also learn from losing, but
Yes.
you don't want to play to lose. You learn from playing to win, but losing. If you play to lose, you're not going to learn.
No, absolutely not.
So we'll see what comes out here.
I like your costume a lot.
Dude, everyone's a big fan.
It looks fit, man.
Yeah. Let me
Cyclops just trying to kiss up to the king.
hold on, let me little.
Oh!
He's lost a
Well
key
done.
piece. That looks like a legit like Halloween costume you could wear to like a fucking fancy party.
Not
Yeah.
even that. Just
Show
go
off.
trick-or-treating. Someone will probably
I mean,
just give him like
it
candies.
actually fit his size.
Yeah. I feel like I half-assed. I just put on some like white little tunic thingy and called it a day.
Look at me. I put a hat on. That was
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, no one can see us anyway, so it's like
That was
no
so
point.
cool, mate.
Oh, he needs to put the... Oh, okay. I like this better.
The hats
I like
just,
it better.
Hats just don't work too. I
I
gotta
think
take it off.
pull the hood back a little bit more. It's a bit much. It's like covering your face. There we go. See?
I would pick this hero
Perfect.
if that is in game.
Straight out of, I would say, Lord Mobile. Lord's Mobile. Yeah, no, you look like you're a character from Lord's Mobile.
You looks like
Some great-
King Salahuddin.
You know who this could be? It could be like Wraith King's Arcana.
Wraith King? Yeah.
Like an actual king.
With skin and flesh
Yeah.
and bones and beard.
And it's like,
That's
you have
my
the
lore.
alive version and then you have the dead version.
He's got a beard already. The dead one.
Yeah, he has that
supposed to be-
croissant beard or whatever that everyone...
Actually, I just had an idea. Because you know how like you have special things like PA gets that little dagger in the ground when she kills people with the Arcana.
Yep.
And then I think the Zeus one, you get the little bolt on the ground.
Yeah.
What if like Wraith King, every time you die, you look more dead when you come back?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that would be good.
You could do like the reverse PA where whenever you reincarnate, it leaves like a tombstone there or something.
No, it's
Or
true.
maybe a hole from where you came from?
That is one of my favorite movie called the Kingdom of Heaven. Have you ever watched that?
Yeah, it's like
The Kingdom of Heaven.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah. It's about all the Crusade war that they're fighting for Jerusalem. Yeah, it's so good, and he looks like King Saladin, which is a very good king in that they're fighting with Orlando Bloom, the knight.
Ah,
Man,
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah.
Saladin.
Yeah.
Okay. let me see.
He's one of the great king back then. They are been in the Crusade War. Well, I love the history of war. Yeah,
You love the history of war.
There's a
Yeah.
long history of it too. A lot out there. So
Yeah.
good.
This one, I can say that this King's Cup 2 Southeast Asia gonna be in the history too. Yeah. For
The
all
history
the
nobody
guys.
wants to know or have to study.
To be honest, there's probably going to be no books on us.
Oh, Dota 2 history
Hey,
exists
I
out
don't
there
know.
somewhere. I don't think there'll be a page for King's Cup.
It would be like this really old web browser page. But in the future, we're probably not even going to have the internet anymore. It'll be something else. And then someone will go back and be like, oh, I found the internet. And then they just see all this shit that we have on the internet.
Talking about this guy.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Who's
Yeah,
this?
exactly
I can
the
see
same. Exactly the same.
Look it up. It's
What is
SALAHUDDIN.
King Saladin. All right.
Kingdom of Heaven.
He is the one
Ooh.
who actually conquered Jerusalem.
This guy looks pretty scary.
Yeah, you said he was a good king. He doesn't look very
He
good.
looks evil.
No,
looks
he
evil.
it's because at the
You gonna spoil
when-
the movie?
when the it's actually on the history already.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Because when the war ends,
Can't spoil history, you know?
Wait, so you're saying that Tsunami looks like King Saladin?
yeah.
Could we show chat? Like, there is a resemblance. Pretty good
The beard?
resemblance, too.
They both got the beard?
They both got the beard.
Yeah.
See? Oh, gods go
Which
down.
one? Which one do we want? The
No, no,
movie one?
Maybe the movie
The
one.
movie
The
one
top
is on the
right,
right,
the
top
top
right,
right.
top right.
Top
Oh,
right.
this one, yeah.
See,
Yeah,
look at
that
the
one.
resemblance. Like, look at the beard. It's
Yeah,
like,
let me.
It's the same, man.
my God, you're almost a carbon copy.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Who is this actor? I gotta find this.
Yeah, it looks very scary. That is, this one is actually one of my favorite movie. It's really medieval, the way that they fight and stuff.
We found your doppelganger, Tsunami.
Hang on. We're going to find him.
There's too many kings in this.
There's 10 kings in there. Okay.
King Baldwin?
No, apparently they met each other at some point in the movie.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't see him. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. We got a draft, though.
Yeah, we do. No kings being picked up just yet.
Could we see a monkey king? That one never gets banned out.
Monkey
Yep.
King. Sand King got picked up every
Sand
once
King?
in a while.
I don't
Wraith
think
King?
Wraith King.
We are reaching the
No
point
one's
that
picked
the
Wraith King
no
so
one's picked
far.
Wraith King
He's a
yet.
dead hero now.
we are reaching the point that the viewers in the chat start drafting by themselves. Been talking about the draft analysis.
You hear about a draft literally every single every single tournament. The casters always talk about the draft.
Hell yeah,
every
we get a meepo.
once in a while.
We're going to talk about King Saladin?
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably one in
Never.
a million.
Yeah.
There will never be another Dota draft
I
where
don't think
people talk
so.
about King Saladin.
I don't think there will be.
And not get fired.
That is true. They can talk about it at other tournaments, but there will be ramifications. Here, it's encouraged.
Okay, I want to speak about the draft because we have a meepo for Sterling Global Dragons.
We
Our
do.
third or
Alright.
fourth meepo of the tournament. I feel like it's 4.
Yeah, I think it's the fourth.
I know Alacrity played it once. We saw
Alacrity
one.
won with it once and lost with it once.
So that's 2.
and then one team had picked it once and lost again with it,
So this is our 4th meepo.
as far as I know, yeah.
So what's the stats for our meepo? Is it 2-2 or?
I think it's only won once, but...
So 1 win, 2 losses.
Right, that's my memory of it.
Yeah. I think so.
Very early for a meepo as well, because you don't. Typically, you'd want to be picking that meepo last, but they've gone for second last. Seems to me they're trying to hide something, or they may be trying to get something to make sure that the meepo is going to be fine. I mean, the one thing I kind of don't like for Sterling Global Dragons lineup is Silencer. I'm pretty sure this is going to be support Silencer and Nyx Assassin.
Silence is really good with Meepo and Bat because it's like
With
they can jump in and Global Silence protects them against a hero like Shaker.
But
Who can blow up
laning
Meepo.
though. I mean, Silencer laning is a bit it's a bit weak. And you look at what Admiral's running for their lanes, they've got pretty strong lanes.
Yeah, it doesn't deal with treants. It's part of the, maybe a problem depending on where Nature's Prophet goes, but it could be a 5-position support. I think Silencer was a very strong laner. The recent nerfs made him a lot weaker, the last word damage being nerfed. But even still, he's typically having 2 nukes. The curse is very good in lane against a lot of heroes. But we'll see. I think it's probably just going to be a lane secure for whoever they want to run in the safe lane. Nyx plus Bat can go together.
Like the Lash ban from Admiral after seeing the Lash do quite a bit of work on the PL.
Yep.
Don't really want to have that around.
PL counter of sorts. Meepo also, though, pretty good against PL. The poof damage should be enough magic AoE damage
especially
to clear
early
illusions.
on. Later on when PL can start tanking it, it gets a little bit questionable.
Good in Snare too, which is just going to stop him doppelgangering out. So do like Meepo against PL for sure. Against Shaker Necro can be kind of rough for Meepo, but that's where I guess Silencer kicks in.
Yep. And TA gets banned. So it looks to me that Sterling Global Dragons anticipating a mid. Admiral more anticipating that safe lane.
Yep. I think it makes sense. Necro could go mid, but it's not like a lane bully or dominator in any ways.
Against a Meepo in particular.
They could turn it into a core prophet and then pick like a Wyvern support if they really want to counter the Meepo without dedicating a core pick to it.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, and I guess you have the overall last pick, so even you could see if it's going to be a good Nature's Prophet game. If you're against a Silencer with another hero that doesn't deal with treants, you could run it in that offlane role. Prophet plus Shaker is a pretty strong dual lane. And then you've got like a PL Wyvern lane, Necro mid. Seems overall pretty solid. As for SGD, they looking for a core, probably for the safe lane.
Just thinking, what would they want to go for? What kind of cores have we been seeing from Sterling Global Dragons over the course of the week?
Sterling Global Dragon.
Yeah.
They are good at draw into strat.
That's not a drow, but I like the
It's
Timber Saw,
good-
first
Good
Timber
game
Saw.
for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Now you've got like you get this last pick of the draft, and you're like, wait, who do we address? Meepo or Timber?
They don't have anything to really deal with the Timber Saw. A Wyvern isn't that
Praise
great.
our king. He has predicted
Ah.
this hero, our wonderful, almighty king.
Sometimes I need to step in.
Yes.
Even from my... I was once in the trenches much like you, GoDz. I started out as a... No, you're a co-caster right now. You just swap positions.
Yep.
I was once a co-caster, and then I ascended. But I am here to teach you my knowings. Wyvern.
It's clear why you are king and not us, with your vast knowledge.
Thank you. Yeah, Wyvern,
It's
very
still-
traditional.
Still a support natures because Rio's playing it.
It's a core shaker.
Oh.
Jamesy, I think a mid shaker at
Okay.
that.
So still give a point to the king because he did predict the pick.
That does not lane well against a Meepo, I don't think.
Shaker?
That seems like a
think-
rough lane.
I mean, you want to be against melee heroes when you're doing this mid shaker. It was typically picked against like Embers.
You want to be against... Thank you, my wizard. You want to be against one melee hero, though. If you're against 2 melee heroes, then you waste all that enchant totem damage, and then the other one just backs out.
What if you like shift the lanes a little bit? Maybe Jamesy's not mid versus Meepo. Maybe they're going to put him into safe lane instead. I wouldn't want a safe lane versus Timber either. I mean, best lane... Actually, no. Earthshaker sucks in all of these lanes.
Sure, he's fine versus Meepo. He won't win the lane, but he'll do okay.
I don't know. You don't want to really lose a lane to Meepo. You don't want to go either. You
not
don't want
gonna
to
lose the
even
lane, though.
either.
You're not gonna-
He's not gonna
yeah.
lose unless he get ganked.
I think it's you have
Get
kill
ganked from
potential. The
support.
thing is, I mean, they both have kill potential on each other at different
Right.
times. Is the thing. I think Meepo has less kill potential because you go in a shaker, he's gonna chain stun you and just walk away. Whereas shaker, when he hits 6, it can be pretty scary for Meepo to play.
Just stand proper and don't get blocked up to the high ground, and Meepo
Yeah.
will be fine.
Maybe you look at who can roam better, and I think SGD supports Nyx Silencer, so maybe Nyx could do a rotation on the dire
Silencer,
side.
not really.
Nature's Prophet, definitely a ganking hero with teleport, and Wyvern, not really a ganking hero. So could be a
Whiz
straight
me
1v1.
into the game if you don't mind there, my friend.
Let's
Ooh.
go in.
So we've got a pause. Sterling Global Dragons. I think they're reconnecting to the game because think everyone from Sterling, they've more or less DC'd and reconnected.
Just this Singapore server.
Oh.
No, Sterling Global Dragon is not from Singapore. They are from Philippines.
No, they're not I think they're asking what server.
Oh, the server.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have a feeling
My king.
if it's not Japan, they might ask for Japan. For people
Why are
that
they going for Japan, by the way? Just
So-
to be fair for both teams?
A lot of people. Okay. Firstly, I don't know if it's about to be fair. I think it's because the C servers are they're a bit off, a bit janky.
Yeah, I have seen the complaints in the Reddit yesterday about the Southeast Asia server
Yeah.
that
Apparently there's some
it's
instability.
it's kind of disconnected a lot.
Yeah. Can we check with production? What server are we on? Is this Singapore or Japan?
Maybe. Not sure. Looks like they're ready to go. So we'll see if we get back underway. Figure out exactly what's going on.
They haven't unpaused. I feel like they might be getting packet loss. Mind you, I think it was yesterday Sterling did have some internet problems. Okay, we're good.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, in the other series they were playing.
Yep.
Well,
see.
we'll see how we go. Hopefully it works. It doesn't have any issues.
Hopefully it's stable for the whole game. Last thing you want is to get packet lost during a team fight.
Maybe Admiral don't mind. You know, they need the wins. They'll take it however they can get it. You lag a
Alright.
bit, yeah, no problem.
Alright.
They asked if it's Singapore. Admiral's like, I don't know. It's we could be
It's-
on Europe server.
I just want a game on it, so what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, who wants to know? Shaker pops the smoke, blind impale, not gonna land. Nicely done by Jamesy.
Whoa, can we go through these teams, please, my casters?
Yes, we shall.
Absolutely.
I will start with Sterling Global Dragons, who are on the Radiant side for today. We have Macy on the Meatbow, Nazjo on the Timbersaw, Januel on the Silencer, Rampo on the Batrider, and Kiritz on our Nyx Assassin.
Yay.
On the Dire side, Team Admiral, Jaja playing Phantom Lancer, Rio playing the Nature's Prophet, Jamesy on the Shaker, Bokarina playing the Necro, and Boomy or Boombax playing the Winter Wyvern.
Which one do you prefer saying? Boomy or Boombax?
Boombax sounded cool. I
Does
like
it
that
feel
one.
I like
nicer?
Boombax better.
Boombax.
Hmm.
Boomy.
Boombax has been playing since 2014.
2014.
Yeah, with Arcanis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be in the same team, Boombax and also Bocarino, forming a team together. And been moving around for a while until end up here at Admiral. Again in the same team. They are a very good friend.
Oh, that's good to hear. So Rio has plans and actually wants to courier snipe, and he might get his wishes because this courier is coming in with a sentry and a salve. This is good though, especially against the Meepo. If you can deny him this regen, it could be good. Oh, look.
Oh, Silencer,
Damn.
the middleman courier.
He was not messing around with this potential courier snipe.
Do they know?
They
Did they
sure as
see
hell seem to
something?
know.
Rior doesn't suspect anything. Was Silencer in vision of that ward? Or did he get transferred out of vision of that ward?
Both teams really
Oh,
want
no,
these
here it
favorable
comes.
matchups.
Okay, wait. He's gonna wait for it to come back. I think because he sees the bat, he's like, okay, wait for the courier to come back and play it safe.
It's the higher chance it doesn't get micro.
Okay, there are pinks. Okay,
Alright.
Batrider's coming back. He's like,
gotta
oh,
go
I
for
knew
it,
this
yeah.
is coming. Goodbye, courier.
Yeah, that can't stop this, and he'll just TP on out.
Yeah. Sorry, Slack.
Yeah.
Sorry, Casey. We'll see you guys at next TI.
These curious night happen so random. Like sometimes it happens, sometimes no.
What's LPL doing? Can we get eyes on him?
Correct question.
Jaja?
Jungle?
Jaja? He is channeling his Jar Jar Binks. He is being useless as all hell right now.
Even the
Ruining an entire
observer
movie.
is saying AFK.
This
What is
is-
going on?
Jaja Bin.
It's possible that he was avoiding the lane.
Yeah, he wants to get he wants to get the good lane matchup, so he's hiding which lane he's going to by jungling.
But I feel you should just sit around and get experience. Just don't show
Jungling in
yourself.
2018.
That doesn't exist
Yeah.
anymore. This is interesting. It looks like they're going to move Bocarino out of lane. Are they going to move him middle and then move Jamesy to the top? Are they like playing musical lanes with their own team?
Yeah, we'll see. I will see if Batrider. I mean, if Batrider wants to dodge this lane, he's going to have to walk theoretically, because if he TPs, PL will follow him.
They're literally playing musical lanes. Where are they? Okay, no.
I mean, maybe Bat's going to jungle now. You know, it's just one of those games.
You know what? It could be Necro first jungle.
Yeah,
You'll
what-
never
oh,
know.
yeah, that hurts
Could be
something.
Necrophos
Yeah.
Ancients.
Well, Shaker
Hey.
mid doubters. He is owning mid lane.
Let's calm down.
you
It's
guys
14
remember?
last hits and 13 last.
Well,
I'm
13. Some of those. No, 3 of those are neutrals. That
I'm
weren't that
legitimately
much.
Okay.
confused because Rio is farming this lane as a Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. Meepo's already zoned out into the jungle. This mid lane's been won by Shaker.
Everyone's confused. Rampo's moving up top. Who is going where? Can we get someone to explain what's going on?
Maybe they are trying to kill Roshan with Heartstopper aura like all day. You remember?
It'll take him 15 minutes to sit there on the cliff.
No, it's
15
only a
minutes.
few minutes back in old days.
Old days. That was the old days.
I
Okay,
have never seen such bizarre lane swaps and jungling.
Jar
and
Jar is jungling again. What are we doing? I don't understand.
Jar Jar? Oh, he's juggling. You're right.
We need to call
He's got
someone.
oh, Batrider's back down here. Now he's back to lane. He wants this Batrider matchup. Jar Jar's like,
Okay.
surprise, guys, I'm here.
Are they going to try and go for first blood under Rampo? He's level 2.
They
Okay.
might. Taking tower shots, though, Jar Jar.
Okay, dive in a bit too deep.
You've got the lane you want.
Bokarina's going to come in, although he takes a lot of damage too. This is bizarre.
The support Nature's Prophet getting a lot of farm up top.
I will say
Ryu is a support player.
the sad matchup is middle, Jamesy against a Timbersaw. No one wants to go against a Timbersaw, especially if they're melee. Especially if they're a strength hero as well.
Yeah.
Do you know that Jar Jar in Spanish pronounced as haha?
We're going to call him Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Jar Jar.
Imagine just
But I
imagine
mean, all,
like
I mean,
I
all the
think that-
Spanish.
I don't know if that's actually accurate.
No, whenever you go to like a Spanish player and they're laughing, it's all like ja 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 ja.
Yeah,
ja.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's no R at the end.
That's how they type ha. Yeah, it's you know.
No, then this one with haha.
Huh?
Har har.
Look, imagine during a team fight you just have to say his name. Haha is coming. I mean, no one will take you seriously.
Or in Thai, it's 555. That's the Taiwan.
Is that
555.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
555.
555.
Press
Ha, ha, ha.
99 for good luck. Do it now. You know, if you want to play your team.
Oh, Timbersaw middle lane. He's got no man. He's got a mango. Oh, doesn't even get it.
Jamesy is just dominating right now.
Yeah,
Anyone
I-
who comes mid is just getting pummeled.
I think SGD fans have to type 99 in the chat right now to pray for them. Good luck.
Is that the Thai good luck is 99?
Yeah.
Okay.
High
think-
good luck number.
If anything, maybe just press F for some of these players. Oh my gosh.
Meepo's got triple Wraith Band.
This is still
Oh,
juggling
Meepo.
PL.
Found PL. Next
Okay.
route. Yeah.
And he's dead.
Well,
Jungling
What?
Phantom Lancer dying? What?
What is I
hey,
really-
they're up 2k gold right now. Guys.
Yeah, why
yeah, they
not?
might be up 2k gold, but if no one's farming this bottom lane, I don't know what's going
My
to happen.
boy Jamesy gonna single-handedly carry them to playoffs.
And the 5 position Nature's Prophet who has face boots
that
at
is
5
true.
minutes in.
That is true.
This is 5 position.
Yo, is this support Phantom Lancer? Is that what we're
Yeah.
seeing the birth of?
Yes. Wyvern's farming bottom. Nature's Prophet's farming top. The 2 support players are like, we have ascended. We have followed Tsunami's example.
I don't know
Exactly
why.
right.
This just maybe they're trying a new strat, and the strat is you farm your supports early so that they can carry you in the mid game while your carries are farming in the mid game.
Maybe they think this is that Red Bull tournament.
That's what I was gonna
and
say.
they're like, we can turn this guy, we'll swap him into a real hero.
Okay, Kuritz is in trouble. He's actually caught in the middle of all these treants, but he should be killed off here.
Seems work at the moment.
The Necro PL are just always in the same lane. This isn't 6 minutes. It's not like this is like 15 minutes in. They're just sharing lanes.
I don't understand at all.
Oh,
Is
it's
this gonna
both
be
teams
the-
are so set on getting the lanes they want that it's like coming at some heavy cost. And Timberg matches up well against Shaker mid, but not when you're level 4 against level 7. He can't go near the Shaker right now.
Shaker has left Meepo alone, though. James is the only person who's really
Yeah.
been content with his own lane.
Even Meepo, like this Wyvern's going to get a fast level 6. It's not going to be a very easy Meepo game.
Yeah, but Macy's still getting those early levels. I think that's the one thing that sort of counts. So you can start rotating into the jungle. If he needs to, come and gank middle lane. I mean, he's got balls of steel. He could just go right next to the Timber, and he was like, "Hey man, what's up?"
Yeah. A totem hits like 25% of your health almost. And
He's just zoning him
Jamesy
out
knows
too.
it.
He's just sort of like
Top
he just runs at
lane.
him. Oh, there is a kill under
Daniel.
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 It's a silencer. Don't really have an escape mechanism, unfortunately.
Oh, this game's going well for Admiral so far.
And we have another kill. This time it's going to be onto Bocarino, our Necrophos. He came into the bottom lane. He was by himself too. Against a Meepo? Yeah, not really going to work.
Yeah, the Meepo's having a good game, but when that's the only person having a good game and he's been pretty hard countered by 2 enemy heroes. It's not going to be easy for him to just carry this game by any means. You need to have, like, you don't pick Timbersaw to play from behind. This is a hero that's useless when he's behind.
But once Timbersaw hits that level 6, though, he does start turning into a bit of a problem when he starts zipping around. He's actually holding on to 1 skill point in case he needs it.
Oh, 8 and 5. My God.
8 minutes into the game, 5 kills. Interesting 2k net worth.
Look at that! Look at that net worth in the middle. Like everyone around 2 to 2.5k. Like there's 7 heroes that all just have similar net worth right now.
The only difference is the Earthshaker and Meepo.
Yeah.
The only guys that have farm. And we have a pause.
What will come after Blink Dash?
Oh
Shadow
my
Blade?
goodness! Sterling mass DC, except for Timber.
I would be okay with an Aghanim Scepter early on, but chances are he'll probably go for a Shadow Blade, I think.
On Shaker?
On Shaker.
Yeah. Shadow Blade,
Yeah.
Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I meant the Shadow. They don't have. He is their catch, so that's where the Shadow Blade makes a lot of sense. But get both if you want. Nice reconnect coming in, SGD.
And what about the end? Dataless?
I
The Shaker?
would be skeptical.
Hey,
the right click build, you know, it's
why not just
build,
get a
but
Divine Rapier?
Yeah.
You know, just get the
Bring
get
it
the
back.
deep
We saw it
sit.
yesterday.
Does he have any
Exactly.
talent to support his right click thing?
Yes, he
He
does.
has an
Enchant Totem cooldown,
cooldown.
2-second cooldown.
Plus
so
25.
30
Oh
damage.
my.
so
as
that
well.
means it'll be a 3-second cooldown for Enchant Totem. Cyclops is excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. This one's gonna be good series. What a chaos.
I mean, right now it's definitely mind-boggling. I'm pretty sure chat's in a bit discombobulated.
top lane,
Gonna go
Necro.
for Necro.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna heal up.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
they
no.
got the damage.
Oh, there's a damage.
Perfect timing using that Nature's Rod.
They swapped the lanes too, so putting Meepo on the top lane, they're going to be shifting the Bat Rider down bot so we can get his levels. Necro is really sad this game. He's level 4, it's 8 minutes. He's supposed to be a core, but statistically he's not looking like a core. Neither is PL, he's level 4 too, but it's getting close to level 5.
Yeah, the levels are pretty bad for them, but farm-wise they're not really behind anyone except Meepo, who's even with Shaker, so farm isn't the issue. Jamesy mid, Echo Slam was used. He had a Sentry Ward to protect himself, and that's going to save his life, get him a kill. He will still die here
That
and
was
dies
a
to the Meepo.
3-man rotation for the Shaker kill.
4-man rotation.
4-man,
They had
sorry, 4-man.
A lot of people there.
So they killed the Shaker, but then they opened up all these lanes again. Maybe this is the play. Okay, Sprout to Janual. Bat Riders come in again. Rampire really can't do anything here. There's 3 heroes here. Bottom lane. Jar Jar has an empty lane. Oh, the dreams of a PL. Empty off lane.
Just crazy, the 5-position Prophet's like the 2nd highest level on the team. The 2 supports are both level 7, while the 2 cores are level 4 and 5 on Admiral.
This just makes no sense at
It's
all.
very backwards.
Okay. Looks like we're going to push in that top lane, Treant, Necro, and we've got the Winter Wyvern in the tree lines looking to zone out Rampo. Rampo knows he can't do anything, so there should be some good tower damage. We've got a rotation coming in from Nazjo. He's level 7. He's got the chains available too, so he's going to start zipping around.
Bottom PL in trouble. He's being
Okay.
rooted.
That's with... Okay.
Phantom Lancer
That's,
is dead.
That's a dead PL.
Yeah, he wanted the bounty rune. He got the bounty rune. He just died for it.
Yeah, not worth your life.
What's Meepo going? 3k gold, hasn't bought the blink. Sometimes you see Shadow Blade. That's a pub build. It's honestly not very good. But
I'm actually not a big fan of how they're doing this, because the PL dying for that rune, he gave away 400 gold, which is a lot for a PL. As to a Meepo as well. So
yeah, this Meepo's
maybe they're trying to be...
snowballing.
I really feel like Admiral's trying to do some next level play here, but it's not working well. Rampo caught with the Arctic Burn. He's not going to go anywhere, I believe. He should be dying there right on the spot. And they have a Sprout for Janual. Silencer blocked out by these Treants. And we have another pause.
First talent plus 30 damage for the Earthshaker instead of mana.
Dude, the
Probably.
damage build is starting to come together.
Game on.
What would you go for 15? Movement speed or armor?
Can I see the talents again?
You get plus 7 armor or 30 movement speed at level 15.
Movement speed.
Movement speed? What do you
Yeah.
think, Tsunami?
Yeah, movement speed.
Movement
Really?
You
speed?
need it for the...
Third?
I would
Go
say
for-
armor, but I don't know.
He's got
He's got blink. He's got
Third,
mobility.
egg
He'll have an
damage.
axe
dealing with
scepter.
so much magic damage though. Poofs all of Timber's pure damage
true.
to pure damage from Silencer.
Here's
First-
eventually Meepo's right click damage comes in.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think third talent should be plus 400 Fisher range, and then the last should be minus 2 second ancient.
You don't want echo damage?
Probably
No.
I don't think many shakers take fissure range.
Yeah,
Echo
only the
damage?
hard support ones.
Yeah.
I
If you're
feel like-
picking him against a Meepo, I feel like echo damage maybe.
I'd say echo damage
Oh,
as well, in
yeah.
case you get like 2 or 3 as a little bonus.
Get those dunks going. Meepo did end up buying a blink. You know, he just wanted to save 3.5k gold before buying it, as you do.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I mean, maybe he was thinking, you know, should I buy something else? 10 minutes and I
Seemed like
don't.
in some
I
ways.
don't need the blink now. And he's like, yeah, just get the blink now.
Nah.
Oh, Sterling. There.
5-5. King, what do you think, sir? My man.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Who do you think you're gonna win? If you have to pick it right now.
I want SGD to win, that way I can really go ham on the decrees, because I want to show some respect to this game. You know, Admiral still got some stuff on the line. James is going to die in the mid lane.
Yep.
But I don't want to make a mockery out of it. Once there's nothing on the line,
That's when.
all bets are off.
All right. Got it.
Yeah.
Wow, I kind of like the way you think.
There you go.
I kind of like the way you
All
think.
right then.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
I think I fuck it up
the
a
rest
little
of the today and all of tomorrow. To
Oh
clown
yeah,
around
no.
if Admiral lose.
Dude, you're bringing a puppy in. Of course it's going to be all out.
Oh man, I'm so thank you for reminding me. I'm
Puppies
super
are
hyped for
serious
that.
Winter's
business.
Curse, bottom, Macy, dropping
Sometimes
low.
they even punch you.
Meepo, gonna go down. That's a 6 kill streak as well for Jar Jar. Oh, I actually went on to Boomy.
Yeah. This
A happy Wyvern. Oh, they found Kiritz as well. Do they have any more detection? No, they don't. Gonna leave him alone. They brought everyone in here, but Timber's there as well. Nazro gonna be able to block.
there's a Timber in this game. I
Push.
forgot about that.
Now you
Just
remember.
not feeling like he's doing much. Timbers, I feel like, should be like pressuring towers and lanes, and normally his Timbers in like a side lane and just unkillable, but this Timber feels very killable.
I feel like it's from the early game movements, just trying to follow some of these lanes, and the Shaker
Yeah.
just sort of
Sorry.
stayed there, and he got all of the EXP by himself. And we could be seeing another
Yeah,
gang
bottom lane.
silencer sitting behind the trees waiting. Kiritz by himself. Nice 2-man impale. Any follow through? They're
Have a
thinking
fissure.
about it. They're trying to absorb this damage, and there we go. They found
Oh, he
Kiritz.
got the Vendetta.
No detection. TP. Is it going to be enough? Nature's Prophet will go down, and the Shaker. Global Silence. Going to prevent these two from doing anything. That's big kills.
That's the strat. Your Meepo just goes on Shaker and you global. Meepo
Yeah, true.
just. That's the one here. I guess you're scared of Wyvern too, but we're gonna see like a necessity to build items to get out of this global silence. Boombax has a Lotus Orb first item queued up. He's almost got a Lotus Orb. That's actually insane how much farm he's got.
I'm not sure if you guys feeling the same, but I have a feeling that Southeast Asia Grand Finals will end with 5 games.
You have a
You
feeling?
don't think Fnatic's gonna 3-0?
Oh no!
Would you like to reconsider that statement?
I think I think it's 3-2.
I
think
think
it's
if it's
very
no, I think if it's clutch, it will be 3-1 at least. If it's clutch, I have a really good feeling
Yeah.
clutch can bring us 5 games, but the minimum will be 4.
Well, you say that you are saying that Clutch is number 3 in our region.
I think Clutch can win, man. I hear Spartan. He wanted to come to the
Yeah,
summit.
dude.
Best tournament, he said.
Best tournament.
Sparta DM'd me
Fnatic.
yesterday.
Did you hear Fnatic
he?
say
Yeah,
that?
he DM'd me, man, we need you to come back quick. We want you to bring us to food because we are struggling with food here in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, Spartan and also the
Skylark.
no, not Skylark, the mid lane.
Alacrity?
No, not.
Oh,
not
Nico Baby.
Yeah,
Nico
Nico
Baby.
Baby. Yeah.
Because Nico Baby's from somewhere in Europe.
Oh, I see.
I can't remember where. I think
What's
he's
this-
from like Eastern Europe, like Bulgaria or something.
So
or
Skylark's just sucking it up then? Because he's also Greek,
I thought
isn't
Nico
he?
Baby come from Philippines.
No?
Oh, I have
Maybe.
no idea.
Eastern
You'll find out
Europe.
soon.
He is from Bulgaria.
I see.
He's another European.
Oh, they managed to find out Kiritz, and this should be the death of him. Oh my goodness! Did you see the damage from Jamesy?
They want to give it to PL.
They really. He'll get
we
it.
go.
He'll get it.
Success.
No steals this time from Boomy. Boomy gonna be generous.
PL rushing Manta over Diffusal so he can get out of the roots, as well as Global Silence.
Yep.
It feels like a decent decision, even though it's going to kind of delay his timings a bit and make him less of a threat.
And Shaker's going for Lotus as well.
Yeah, he had
No,
Shadowblade
Shaker's gone
queued
for
up,
Yules.
actually.
He's got Yules queued up.
He needs
Oh.
I think priority number 1 is get out of Global Silence right now. So that's way more important than a Shadowblade. Whether that's Yules, Lotus, BKB, doesn't matter too much.
No one taking the bait in this bottom lane either. We've got 3 heroes here for Admiral, 2 of them smoked up. And we will get a reveal here from Jamesy.
Yep.
So this tower should be going down. We've got another smoke here though. This one's from Sterling Global Dragons looking to find a kill themselves. And so far they're not really going to run into anyone. It's a very empty jungle.
Spoke for the bounty runes, general idea, but
They put
neither
some
team
wards
going
down.
aggressive. And yeah.
They put the wards down and will help them spot vision in the jungle, but if no one's farming it, they're not going to really be that useful, will they?
You see Necro, they have a blink on bat.
Earthshaker's TPing in though.
That was not scouted, but
Oh,
blink Echo.
okay, Echo. And they should get this kill here onto Timber. And Nazjo is going to be a very sad Timber. So, oh, they managed to find the Bat Rider. No way to catch him.
Meepo roshing.
And free Roche for Macy.
He's got a lot of freedom now with an Aegis.
Look at his net worth as well. He's almost doubled the net worth of the Shaker.
Yeah, holy crap. Shaker just not a flash farmer. Like, and he also died several times. He's 2-3.
Yep, 2-3-2. Meepo is 8-1-0.
Level 17.
Yeah, Meepo farms the whole map. He farms the jungle. He pushes lane. Shaker's been playing for kills.
Okay, Lasso is going to be onto the Necrophos. Very, very quick kill. It's just going to use Winter's Curse. Okay, maybe Necrophos will survive instead. Meepo
Play.
almost killing himself. They won't lose the Aegis for this, but they almost did. And they're going to keep on going. Shaker's coming in. He's under the cover of an invisibility rune. Throws a fissure. He's going to block Rampo. And you can see Jamesy. He was really thinking about going for that kill. Okay, got Chakram thrown up by the Timbersaw. Almost killing off the Shaker, and they'll get him with Kiritz's Impale. Great
They
play.
survived, but then they went back in.
Yep,
Look at
and they've got nothing left in the gas tank either. Winter Wyvern already using the curse. And they're going to go forward. Rampo really wants the Wyvern kill. Might be able to get it. Going to go for the Cold Embrace.
Well, the
healing
flame
up.
break didn't connect.
And that's going to be able to kill him off. Nazjo just cutting him down, as Timbersaws usually do.
Okay.
Yeah, the Wyvern didn't time her Splinter Blast correctly after the Winter's Curse ended. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they may have been able to finish off the Meepo.
It was a bit late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was able to move out the critical Meepo in time.
And it was like they kind of got baited in because of how low he was.
Right, he was like, well, you know, maybe just get like some Death Pulse and then we can kill him. Oh no.
Okay, got a TP in from the Shaker coming into the tree line, but he's been spotted up by the Bat Rider, so they know where he is. Gonna throw a fissure down just to try and get away, but with all of this net, all this disable, they just cut him down. 40 seconds off the board, has no buyback. It's going to be another tower. This seems like it could be a really fast game now.
Oh yeah, they push so fast with Meepo. One of the quickest pushing heroes in the game.
Lotus Orb completed on the Winter Wyvern, 17 minutes
He's got Curse too, but the Aegis just gives him protection. You can die once to Curse.
Yep. It's going to go for Curse onto Nyx instead, so nice,
Bad idea.
Nice little support kill.
Yeah, you can't.
And they're just going to poof out the Meepo, heal him back up. They're just going to
Yes.
slowly poof in, just stagger them back in.
It is so hard to deal with a dual initiator, Bat Rider and Timbersaw at the same time. As you can see, these two heroes always kind of like want to flank them up. Just now Bat Rider strike on the left hand side, and then the Timbersaw is ready to go in. Man, it's hard to deal with.
If you actually look at Admiral's lineup, they don't necessarily have the best control with their heroes. They've only got the Shaker and the Wyvern. Nature's Prophet, Treants, as well as the Sprout, not really useful against a Bat and a Timbersaw. They can just sort of cut down the trees. Meepo can poof away. So for Admiral, when it comes to these fights, it's all about the insta-giving. You either kill them with the Curse or you kill them with the Shaker, and if they don't die then, they're not going to die at all.
And the kind of combo break potential of like a Carapace or a Global Silence makes it very hard to always execute that combo.
Bot lane.
Let's see if they can grab it. They're still don't dash. Reaper's Sight. There we go.
Got an Echo Slam, but I don't think you want to stick around. They're all coming down. Yeah.
And Astro's coming here as well.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Meepo also respawned
To the main
somewhere
Meepo.
else. Yeah.
Fast farm.
James maybe he's in trouble here. He needs a blink out. He doesn't get it with the Yules.
Blink. Not gonna get it.
Fissure.
He's dead.
Oh man, that's a poor
Timbersaw
Earthshaker,
Timbersaw
really.
is so good versus strength heroes because he just eats all their strength up.
I don't really know why they went for that. They just only had like 1 more minute left on it anyway.
Yeah.
So who cares if you take that off the Meepo? And at best they could bait out a Global Silence, but I think they were okay letting the Meepo die for the first time.
Yeah. And looks like Meepo's going to look for another kill. Nature's Prophet in the top lane abandoning. I think after seeing that Meepo TP in.
Well, it's about to be 20-minute rune fight, so everyone's prepping.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Placing some sentry.
Oh, Nature's Prophet gonna come back into lane. Meepo's still here, so he can definitely just like poof in, go for E-Blade poof. Oh, bottom lane, got a global silence. This time it's gonna be on the Necros. And
He might live.
should be deleted soon. It's
At least
almost
delay.
deleted. There we go. Cut down by Nestor.
Yeah, Shaker walked into Firefly, so he couldn't actually link there, or may have been able to do something to help out.
Looks like up top, Kirit's going to be spotting out Rio. But they know he's there because of the wards, but Nazdo is here to back him up.
Yep.
So no advance onto the Nyx, instead going to be advancing onto Boomy. They do spot him out, but there was a sentry there too.
They place 2 sets of sentries, but don't get the bounty rune near the Radiant Secret Shop. And now that ward gets countered because Nature's Prophet moved very suspiciously after seeing the Nyx Assassin.
That Bat Rider is so effective in Team 5 for Team SGD, spamming the sticky napalm and also destroy the defending formations of that Admiral.
Yeah.
Make them split down with the... And it's so chaos when that Firefly comes out. Look at that yellow thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just, you just don't want to walk over the Firefly.
Still farming away on this PL. What's the stats on Jar Jar? He's second in net worth, so the PL is starting to slowly farm up for Admiral. So there is some hope. They haven't completely lost.
Wait, what happened to his
game.
Manta style plan?
I don't
Manta
know.
style
He went
got
back for a
cancelled.
Hood instead, and then got
Hood and
Diffusal.
Looks like he's building for the late game. He's not building to fight now. He's sort of building to fight later.
Yeah, it's the Diffusal kind of is that like fight now item though. Is the weird thing about it.
Yeah.
It's like
The
you
Manta style's like, I don't want to die to a Meepo randomly finding me. I just want to farm.
and you farm fast with the Yasha than
Yeah.
anything. So, like, and that's why the Manta with the Yasha build-up is pretty nice in terms of being able to farm decently. But either way, it seems like he needs both Manta Diffusal before he can really offer anything. Well,
Wow, look at the odds.
Very even.
I don't know if it should be this even. Feels a bit more lopsided. But then again,
the net worth is all on Meepo, who can just be removed with a Winter's Curse.
Well, is there an E-Blade completed on Meepo?
Yeah, he
Yes.
got it very early.
yep.
So then that makes it a little bit more difficult. You can always just ethereal the critical Meepo as long as it's not the primary, or as long as the
If the
primary Meepo isn't included in the taunt.
Yeah.
Like
Gotta
this.
be careful.
Just
oh,
like
okay.
that.
Got a
Well
Winter's
called
Curse.
and
Global
well played.
silence.
That's
There
how
we
you beat the
go.
Winter Wyvern, who's now maybe going to pay with his life.
Not even maybe. It certainly will.
And Meepo finishing off Necro in the
Okay,
top.
Jamesy's coming in. Okay, little questionable if you wanted to continue that. They lose Bocarino too. There's no buyback on the Necrophage. There is a buyback on the Winter Wyvern, but no curse for another minute.
Oh, Prophet.
Oh, okay.
No, he's out.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Did he?
Why did he
tried to
cancel his
TP.
TP?
Maybe he thought it was the old snare? Maybe?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe he was like, I'm dead anyway.
Roots don't cancel teleportation. It's like Nature's Prophet teleportation, right, gods?
The Meepo ones?
Well, so I know like Roots technically cancel some movement spells. but
Definitely not a TP scroll.
Definitely not
but
TP scroll, and I'm pretty sure
Well,
not
depending on the route too, like Frostbite. does.
Right, but not snare or
and
like
snare.
or like overgrowth. Well, overgrowth.
Overgrowth
would.
does, yes.
I have a feeling he just
It's
thought he was going to
case
die
by
anyway.
case.
Yeah, it's case by case.
But Meepo nets do not.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then I
they don't
know,
cancel TP scrolls. I don't know if they teleportation is maybe different as a spell.
Right.
I want to say it would cancel teleportation, but not TP scroll. I'm not the mechanics guy. That's you, Tsunami. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, you gotta go check Liquipedia. I should be able to tell you, no?
Sure. Let's see.
We gotta find out these mechanics makes ourselves better Dota players.
Mid lane. Wyvern needs to be a bit careful. And Meepo went for Manta.
Oh, okay, they found the Wyvern. She was gonna go up the hill, but give me a dead Wyvern now. Boomy gonna be sent back to the fountain yet again. 4 stuff picked up onto Bocarino. We're still getting item progress here on Admiral, but progress in this
mid lane
game.
Necro, he's in trouble.
Oh goodness,
with the
why did
Carapace
he
on
show
Death Pulse.
himself?
Yep, gotta respect the Nyx. He carapaces the Death Pulse, easy combo, easy kill. And they are in a pretty good position to take this Roche.
Yeah, I don't see anything about Roots canceling teleportation, so
So maybe I think he just cancelled because he thought it was dead.
yeah.
Meepo level 23.
Almost 25. He's going to going to be unstoppable when he hits that 25 as well. I just don't see Admiral being able to kill him off unless they commit a Reaper Scythe.
Yeah, he's very smart, his play. Every time, like, watching the way he uses his Manta Illusions, the play Tsunami talked about where he E-blades the Winter's Curse by keeping his main Meepo split from his clones. Definitely showing, you know, he's versed this Winter Wyvern in countless games, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
As every, like, you know, Meepo spammer probably has. There's a lot of Wyverns, a lot of Shakers, a lot of people think they can counterpick with these big AoE teamfight spells, but the good Meepo players aren't countered by these heroes necessarily.
Eventually, you learn about the counter and it's no longer a counter.
Yeah.
You counter the counter. So you got to counter the counter.
Why? That's what Admiral have to figure out now.
Yeah.
What's
the counter to the counter's counter? We'll find out.
Dude, this Shaker has fallen off the face of the earth. This dude went from top net worth to 6.7k net worth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
long
I
way
was all like, yo,
down,
he's gonna
man.
get Aghanim Scepter, and then Cyclops like,
All
Danelie,
those-
and I'm like, sure, why not, man?
Honestly,
All those California dreams is gone.
I don't know why, but I feel like Admiral maybe thought they had no chance anymore. Like, just looking at the way that they've been playing, it just seemed like they've sort of... They haven't played as crisp as they did last game. At least last game you could tell they 100% put effort in, but this time it just feels off. It just doesn't feel right.
Still can, man. Even though your
Still
mid
winnable,
lane
yeah.
is very
It
low
is,
net worth. Yeah,
but
come
they,
on.
They just made
Come
it
on.
a lot more difficult. We'll
Come
find
on.
out. Oh, they throw the fissure onto Nasdre. Low on mana. They get the
Global?
last global silences there, but look at the positioning of everyone on Admiral. They're all starting to back up. No one's been caught out. Kirit's blinking forward.
Well, what
Two-man
an
impale.
impale.
Managing to get this Nature's Prophet. Should be dying in a minute. They will grab him, but they also nab Nyx Assassin. So it's 1-for-1 so
Stole
far.
his gem too. It's a nice
Yep.
little pickup.
Where the hell's Meepo?
Meepo
He doesn't want to get Winter's Curse.
Yep.
I think that's the main, like, once Global's used, then they disengage the Global. It becomes pretty scary for him.
Yep.
I guess
he's-
there's an Aegis though, so he
Yeah,
theoretically could just be throwing away his life a bit more, but
He picked up a Skadi just now. Maybe he was hoping to get the Skadi first,
Yeah.
and he's also hit 25, so he's got his massive health boost now.
he's 25 Shaker, not just under farmed, level 13.
Yeah, he didn't even get the movement speed yet.
Yeah, I think where they really look flat is just Jamesy and his play. He's really struggled and seems a bit off. Not probably a hero who's used to playing or plays much as a mid.
I think it's also just how the game has, like over the course of the game, he just maybe doesn't know how to move forward because of how much pressure that's been coming out from Sterling Global Dragons. Okay, there's a bit of a gank to the side. They managed to kill off the silencer, but they did use an echo for this. Nastro gonna run towards the southern tree line, but you can see Jamesy, he wants some blood, he's looking for this. Boccarino gonna follow through the lane. Doesn't really want
No
to take
damage
this.
for this, right? No Reaper.
They're trying. I mean, they give it a shot. He's down to half HP. Yules is there from the Timber.
Alright,
The follow-up
maybe,
fissure.
yeah,
They've got
this,
enough. Okay.
Totem, he didn't have any reactive at the
Reactive.
start, so.
Yeah. I guess this is the advantage of running a Shaker. His damage is all just single impact hits. It's not like a Arctic Burn. If you keep burning a Timber, it just builds up those progressive stacks. So it's stacked up a little bit too late, maybe. Who knows? They still get the kill. That's all that's important.
Kills coming online now. Diffusal Manta completed. Heart queued up.
Got a big push coming out from Admiral in that bottom lane. It looks like they're trying to bait someone down here as well. Just hoping someone farms it, and then they can just sort of insta-gip them with the
Oh, they CPL mid.
Reaper.
They don't want to do anything.
I
They're
mean-
not using this Meepo Aegis like at all.
Meepo's
Echo
here?
was even just.
They could
used-
go in.
okay, there
They've
we
managed
go.
to find. Oh, okay. That was a bit overkill.
Yeah.
That was global and lesser.
If you know that Echo's down, I mean, I guess Winter's Curse, maybe, but
Curse is up. Okay, they've got the curse, but
He'll
no,
survive
not
this
really
one.
doing anything.
Scythe
Okay,
is
they get
up.
the slow scythe.
Oh.
Impale from Kiritz. Oh, there's no Reaper scythe at all. Denied. And they managed to catch out the Shaker as well. Yules into the air. Jamesy is going to slowly burn down to this Bat Rider. They managed to find Kiritz as well with the Treants. But
Meepo's just hitting
pushing
buildings.
mid, yeah.
Jamesy's just burning. Meepos does whatever the hell he wants. There's just no control left on Admiral. Their Shaker.
Oh, the
it's
curse
burning.
damage.
Oh, so
He's
close.
ticking.
It's dead.
What a
It's
painful
dead.
death.
Admiral gonna be
Macy
getting-
saws Aegis.
Oh, he's just going to TP out and save it too.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh, that was nice.
goodness.
He can just suicide these Meepos, taking objectives and then respawn back at the base.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or he could proof back in if he wanted to.
Not even going to have to use the Aegis. He can.
Oh my goodness. There's
Wow.
just
Yep.
not enough damage between them. Kiritz.
Guys,
Kiritz is easy
pretty
picking.
damn good on the Meepo. He's Gonna just go for the buildings up top.
Okay, Meepo gonna come in. He wants to
James
poof again. Ooh, that was a bit close.
Okay.
Are they really gonna keep chasing? They've
Oh,
got this
yeah.
Meepo. This is the main Meepo. Aegis gets reclaimed, so if he dies here, this is a real death. No disables.
It's fine.
And Nasjo just gonna chain himself away. And again, this comes down to the lack of disables. Treants are there. Nasjo cuts through, still running. It's out down to mana though. This is where the Diffusal Blade comes in. Okay, they've got the Reaper side, not enough to kill
Meepo's
Nasjo.
back.
They've got the kill. The Meepos have come back, like you've said. This Reaper. Oh, the Echo from Jamesy. Is it gonna save the game? They managed to get Nasjo, but this Meepo is way too healthy. They've got no Reaper scythe. They've got enough damage to do this. Jamesy's still trying to work him down.
Oh
They
my
don't
God.
have enough. He's still alive. They do manage to finally kill him though with the Nature's Prophet.
Wow,
Buyback
Revive's
is
back.
there. Macy, he's angry. He wants to come in. He wants to
There's
go for
no
that
ulti.
rage poof.
He knows they can just win the game, maybe.
That might just be it. They're going to force off Jar Jar onto the low ground. They're still chasing. Genuel is here as well, giving his team vision, trying to spot this out. Macy's still chasing. Kyrus is coming in as well. I mean, this is a pretty long fight as well. Bocarino is trying to draw them away. He's like, look for me. I'm a Necrophos. Jar Jar's still running. He's got very little mana. Oh, wow, my
God.
goodness.
Literally hidden in snare.
Where's the Benny Hill? Cyclops, do your job.
Yeah, get to the Benny Hill on
too
the
late.
Oh
music
my
songs.
god, PL juked them.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
my
Jar
gosh.
Jar,
I
what a
can't
play.
believe he managed to get out of there. He was
It's
so
the
low
third row,
mana.
second over.
If he plays it now, I'll laugh.
See the
coming.
guy is
It's
saluting. No, it's on that one. It's on. No. Go back to music songs.
What are you
that.
doing?
Oh,
It's
fine.
too late. Hell of a next time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, rear.
And Meepo doesn't have buyback, so this game
Could be a little bit.
not entirely in the bag anymore.
Could be weird now.
One good Winter's Curse, good Echo Slam.
One good curse, one good Reaper Scythe. That's the one you're looking
Yeah.
for as well.
Oh, that's Meepo dead for 150 seconds if you get that, so.
Exactly. 120 gold talent picked up on the silencer, so he's just hit level 15.
Yeah. Sounds like Glimmer. I would have liked to see a refresher rush this game with how value the ulti is, but
Can you get the farm for it though?
not with these items being picked up. He's
Not
gone
yet, no.
Glimmer, 4 staff.
Well, you just got the GBM talent at least.
Yeah, eventually. It's more like if you wanted, he could have a refresher now if he hadn't bought these smaller items, maybe, or be very close to a refresher. Just go like that first item. But Glimmer, value item for sure. Things overall looking still in SGD's control. If they can get this next Roshan, game will be looking particularly good, and then they'll have a refresher shot anyways, which actually is probably going to the silencer. He's the best carrier.
Got some map scribbles coming out as well. They're saying, let's go into the jungle, guys. We're going to fight with our PL.
Oh, they know killing Meepo is potentially the way you win this game. So
They would love to kill the Meepo, but they've got a gem on the PL, so they might be able to catch out Kyrits. And if I'm not mistaken, Kyrits has no buyback either. Yeah, there's no buyback on Kyrits. 600 gold away.
Meepo just keeping all of his clones at base. Knows that if he gets caught and picked off, they could just
Okay,
lose.
Kyrits has got to be careful. He's going to Vendetta in his own jungle.
Yeah, I think it's okay if he dies. He's trying to scout the smoke. He's got a gem. He's got a blink. So if he pops a smoke, he can try and be quick-fingered, blink away, and get out. Losing a gem wouldn't be good, but if he dies and scouts a 5-man
Ooh.
smoking, that's actually not too bad.
Okay, I think this ward is just going to clip James, and they know where he is. They see Jamesy Wyvern is there. No Winter's
the
Curse,
Wyvern, yeah.
global silence as well. No one on Admiral can save their Wyvern.
Oh,
they
they
threw
burn
the
the
curse
curse.
as well. It's on a single Meepo.
Well, that's like a perfect case scenario.
He's just playing with one Meepo. He's keeping all his clones in base. That's actually
Exactly.
a pretty smart way to go about this.
There's no buyback on the Wyvern, so
Unfortunately, it's a late Roshi spawn, so they don't really get to take advantage of it.
yeah. And I suppose that because there's no buyback on the Wyvern, it's fine. 60 seconds will be 20 seconds. 20 seconds left from the ultimate when she respawns.
Yeah, they'll have it to contest.
So
Meepo will have a Scythe of Vice potentially for the next fight. Could just buy it as well since buyback is on cooldown.
yeah. Ether Lens is actually the next pickup on the Wyvern. This could be really cool pickup as well. So you get
Yep.
the extra range, sit further back from the team, wait for the perfect time to get the curse off.
That
But
definitely
we get
helps
a
a lot.
Hex on Meepo. So anyone that he jumps on just turns him into a little piggy, can't do anything.
So what else is coming out? PL's 25, not there that soon, but we'll
Almost.
feasibly get it at some point.
What would you want to grab this game though? Crit or Doppelganger?
Doppelganger.
Doppel.
Yeah.
There are too many earth
So
binds.
this is the Doppel game.
I think these days most people take the Doppel. I don't really see crit taken
I
that
have
frequently.
tried the crit already.
Yeah, what was your
And
result?
it's shitty. Don't go for that. Don't go for that.
Yeah.
Doppel
It's
is
funny
always
because
much better.
when the talents were first out, everyone was complaining about PL's level 25 being OP,
Right.
but talking about the crit.
Yeah.
He's like, he
Exactly.
gets a free jug crit, you know? That's a spell. He gets a 5th spell.
No.
But then people learned the Doppel is just even more OP.
Because the
really
Doppel
shitty.
also extends time on all of your illusions, so you're pretty much at the cap of illusions constantly.
No, even though you have a crit, you crit for your own self, not illusions.
The illusions do, but it's reduced. It's reduced heavily because they're illusions. And that's just the way that critical works on illusions.
Because they'd be broken if illusions just didn't crit.
Yeah. That was
But-
the same thing with Jenkins and I were talking about with Storm. Whenever Storm's 25 first came out, everyone was like, Auto Remnant. Why would anyone take that? It's all about the Overload piercing immunity or whatever.
Look, it all comes down to people just sort of trying things and having the good players, the people that have reputations and people copy. Unless they verify it, it's apparently not legit. So I think at this point, you just got to sort of experiment with everything, because who knows? People might say something is shitty, but it's the best talent in the world. So a bit of a stalemate now for both teams as they farm up the map. Now PL is starting to tank up too. He's got a heart, which is great with how some of these fights are going. He can sort of retreat, recover a little bit with the heart passive regen, then come back in.
Yeah, things are pretty interesting now because Meepo's buyback is on cooldown, but Roshan has respawned, so Meepo would love a Roche. Admiral can't really contest it.
Oh, Reaper's side? Okay, they managed to
Okay.
find Rambo.
Nice kill.
That's a big loss as well. Oh, they managed to find the silencer as well. If they kill him too, that's going to be global down. He's got buyback though.
He can buy back global if
He
the
has-
fight breaks out.
he
They
does.
get Roshan. That's the real win here, and
Oh,
this
This is Refresher Shard Roche as well.
this is where Meepo not having buyback really hurts, and that buyback is probably something he's regretting.
What are you going for with this Refresher Shard? Are you going for double Scythe, double Curse, or double Echo?
Probably,
First, let's see if they get it.
I
I don't
think
think Radiant's going to let this go without a fight.
yeah. They do not kill Roche quickly with their lineup.
Kira to go in and get that little mini
Meepo
Ravage.
may just go for the play here with global silence.
Is Kirit's going to try and go for that little mini Ravage? Yeah, he won't get it now.
Oh, Admiral, no,
Everyone's-
they're positioning on the high ground. I
Everyone-
like this play from them.
Yeah, they've really broken themselves up now. They're going to keep the PL in there. He is rather tanky, so if they initiate on him, it's just the PL.
He can poof onto that illusion if he wants.
But look at where the Meepo is. Like, he's so far up on the map. It looks like he wants to come in really, really late into the fight. Rambo is going to be caught again. Meepo coming in. Global silence is there. Meepo's coming with the Meepo push. But there's the Winter's Curse from the Winter Wyvern catching out that Meepo Macy. He's got a really low Meepo now. Echo as well. They've killed off the Meepo. He's got no buyback. That's going to be true down for either side. They buy back on their Batrider. They need to continue this fight. They've got the duration on this. Bocarino really helping out his team. And that's going to be the Timbersaw thrown up in the air. Look at all the buybacks. That's 3 buybacks from Sterling Global Dragons. They really want to commit for this Roshan.
That's why Meepo's been playing so cautiously for the
No.
last 5 minutes.
It's not even that. It's the Wyvern. It's their Ether Lens. I'm telling you right now, it's that Ether Lens.
Having vision and being able to get that great curse off makes all the difference here. Meepo does have buyback in 20 seconds.
They've got to hurry up with this Roche if they want to do it.
They're just such a bad Roshing lineup, as
Yep.
we saw. That's why SGD didn't actually need to go in there, but they kind of got jumped on their high ground.
They got to be worried though. Reaper Scythe is up again. There's no Echo though. That's the good news. They get the lasso. It's
Well,
going to
no
be
Aeon disc.
onto this. Okay. They catch the Necrophos. Going to fling himself into the air. Still in that Roche, but it's going to try and heal up the Nyx. Caught with the stun. Going to be killed off. Reaper Scythe is used. It's going to be only onto Kiritz though. And now it's going to be Sterling Global Dragons on the retreat. Meepo using his buyback, going straight to the shrine. His teammates are in trouble. The silencer dying to illusions. I hear a Hex. Where is this? Where's the Hex?
It's on the shrine area. Rior ends up dying.
Okay, they get
that's
that
around.
kill.
So Peel ended up taking the crit
Wait,
talent. And
still in the Roche pit. Nastro
alright.
keeping them busy. A lot of heroes very low. Jar Jar trying to regen with his heart regen. He will get it though. Jamesy way too low. Doesn't want to go into this pit at all.
Meepo again with no buyback, though. This is such a dangerous place for him to be.
Exactly. And the longer this fight goes, there's going to be another slam coming in from the Shaker. 30 seconds on that.
they've taken Iraq, so and mid lane's been pushing quite a bit. So tier 4s were taking damage for like the 40 minutes that they've been fighting.
Still committing for this Roche. It's such a slow Roshan as
The
well.
problem is, I don't know how Meepo fights this one, though, is the thing. It's global in 10 seconds. That's what they're kind of waiting on.
They're watching for Boomy. It's not just that
Yeah.
though. Winter's Curse.
Shaker's Echo Slam up in 10, so some big ultimates coming back online fairly soon.
Oh, this is such a tense fight as well. Rampo's sitting on the sidelines. He's trying to get a
Meepo
position.
get
2 seconds left for Lasso. Gets thrown in the air by Boccarino. Going to prevent him from getting that initiation. Nice PL. Nice PL take. Global is down. Nazjo dying to this PL. He's got no mana to work with at all. He's going to drop. And we have a pause. Oh, dear.
I love how you just keep the straight face. I look over right here and Xyclopzz just...
I've been waiting for this moment.
Good job, Xyclopzz.
These buybacks are just so costly. I think at some point you just have to give them the Rosh and not use the buybacks, because anytime Meepo's doesn't have buyback, he can't really fight because he just gets deleted too easily. You need to have 2 lives. In late game Meepo, you have to have 2 lives always. Whether that's Aegis or buyback, one or the other works. But what we're seeing is Meepo's buying back to try and contest Roshan, not to like secure a Roshan.
Right.
Hey, King, why don't you try a decree now?
No.
This is a high stakes game,
no, no,
Xyclopzz.
I know.
I'm not going to ring ding dong these guys in such a high stakes environment.
And then the Chadwick just bashed him so hard.
I'm surprised that Silencer ended up going for the global. I only thought that he would do that if they had an actual chance of being able to get inside the pit, but it was maybe to save the Timbersaw, but that's not worth it.
I don't see how they can kill the PL either. He's got Aegis. He's holding on. I'm pretty sure he's going to give these items to his teammates. But who are we going to refresher here?
Wyvern or
sure the
Shaker?
Wyvern.
We'll see.
Wyvern? I feel like the double scythe will be pretty legit here though. Get double scythe, extra death timers because almost no one has buybacks anymore. The only buybacks available on the Radiant side is... Never mind, no one has buyback on the Radiant side.
Okay.
Right, but that means that even if you kill them the first time, they'll be dead for a very long time because
True.
it's all their dieback deaths.
So you're still betting on the curse? Or would you say Echo even?
I think the curse, because the curse has a high probability of catching...
More reliable.
Right. And Echo, like if you jump in, maybe Meepo has precasted Scythe on the Shaker or something like that, and it fails.
The curse is also kind of like a better setup, like for the Echo Slam.
Right.
Whereas it doesn't always work the other way around too well. And with a refresher, you can use that first curse on like a solo Meepo who isn't even killing himself just to set up some stuns and a Reaper, and then you've got a second one for when the team come in and they converge on that first target.
The thing I'm worried about here is maybe Admiral just goes straight down these lanes now. Because there's no global. Even with the silencer up, it's 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah. They don't
Big
push
opening.
particularly well. Like, if you don't have a good roaching lineup, it means you also don't have a good pushing lineup typically. So they can't really siege buildings.
Oh, mind you, we got crit picked up on the PL. It's not doppel.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual. But
Is it because they feel that they need the extra damage? Because
Yeah,
PL,
would be,
he's
yep.
holding on to Hood of Defiance. He's not throwing this away.
he feels like he's not going to die with... And I think with the 2 big ultis, now that Wyvern and Shaker are kind of online with their defensive items, they protect the PL pretty well that he can do this.
I'm still pretty indifferent because they have a Crimson Guard also on the side of Radiant, and I saw a bunch of illusions trying to crit down that silencer, and it was doing like no damage whatsoever. But whatever. I mean, maybe he feels that if he's getting rooted with Earthbind, then he can't take advantage of the doppelganger anyway. So why bother lowering the cooldown?
Imagine SGD will be happy to not fight for some time with buybacks down, with Aegis Cheese refresh on the dire side. They just want to see these buybacks come back up and the Aegis expire.
Yep. Are there any items that look rather significant on the side of Admiral? Are they waiting for something? They're trying to get another refresher orb, this time onto Boomy. So that should be triple curse if he gets that before using the shard.
I think there's like there's no must-wait item or anything that's worth waiting for right now, but the issue is more, how do you go high ground?
Yeah.
Is it just like going to be a slow, steady siege from PL? It seems like that may just be the answer here.
Might be. Oh, okay. Just has a nice little stun there from Curits. And Jar Jar is going to start working this tower down. Doing some good damage too. The illusion's going to be burning this Nyx's mana pool as well. And no contest yet. They're still waiting.
Yep.
40 seconds left on that global. You can really tell Sterling Global Dragons are trying to find the perfect initiation. But if they leave it like this, they're going to lose their Raxes before they're ready. Okay. Aeon Disc popped onto Boccarino, and we're just going to have a abandon here from Admiral.
Yeah, I think time to back off, maybe take some shrines, or at least wait for a good initiation.
Yeah, look at the side lanes as well. We've got the Natures trying to keep these lanes. Oh, okay, Reaper's side. Don't get Curits, though. It was really close. They do manage to kill him off with the crits from Jar Jar. That's going to be one down. It's 4 heroes left. Now they're going to go off onto the Timber Saw. Nazdo not going to appreciate this at all. He burns a lot of the illusions, but the Fissure going to keep him locked down. Rio dying. Macy managed to kill him on the top lane, though. Got a TP in from Boomy, wanting to get a curse off if he can get it. Gets the curse. That's the TP on the Meepo.
He's got more TPs if he needs. He's unlimited.
He's got the Refresher Shard if he wants to go for another cancel. So Wyvern's going to stick around, but these Raxes are now exposed.
The Prophet trying to defend out the top lane so they don't get split pushed, and then when the Meepo jumps, Wyvern's like, okay, my job, let's go kill him, but Meepo able to not die to that.
Yep. Luckily for them, they don't lose the Raxes. That was a bit of a victory there for Sterling.
Oh yeah, Aegis is still online, but only 2 more minutes of Aegis, and buyback's the most important thing, up in 4 minutes.
So these lanes are fantastically pushed out.
Yeah, Meepo doing a good job of keeping everything pushed.
Such a big swing in the last
What is that, Xyclopzz?
What?
What is it?
What does it look like, Xyclopzz?
This one.
Yeah, this one, not the other ones.
Looks like the summit house on the hill.
Oh.
Okay.
That was smart.
That just come out of nowhere. I didn't even
You're like, what
that.
isn't an iceberg that's pointy?
Good job, Cyclops.
Thank you, my
This
wizard.
is why we brought you here. Not even we, gods.
Gods, why did you bring this guy here?
First, his style is the shirt.
Of course.
It's the shirt, the Yakuza shirt.
So, bit of a stalemate. Neither team able to do too much. Even if a mid-rax or something is claimed with this Aegis, it's not really going to change the game all too much on its own.
The worrying thing is the later the game goes, the effectiveness of the Meepo will slowly start to dwindle, because Meepo has effectively hit his cap in terms of what he can really do. Max level. He's effectively 6 slot, right? There's like nothing he would want to replace here.
Don't think so. I think he's hoping to just keep on split pushing. And in a team fight, he wants to just go on the Wyvern, probably with his Blink Hex.
Okay, range racks now under siege here from Jar Jar. Admiral again trying to push through, grab their objectives. Not even down to half yet.
Curate's just scouted the Wyvern. They see him on the backlines here.
Ooh, okay. Oh, it's given vision to the Bat Rider. Oh my goodness, global silence as well. Beautiful communication.
Meepo's split pushing top.
He's going for the
He's
throw.
going for T. Oh, great play.
Yeah.
Shakers
now he's
coming.
falling back. I think he realizes.
Lift got popped.
Okay, in the meantime, there's still a fight in the middle lane. They managed to kill off Curate's there with Bocarino's Reaper's Scythe. Still chasing with
Echo Slime up
Nazdo.
top.
Echo, can they grab this kill onto Meepo? It's a pretty big one. If they can, they get Macy. He's got no buyback either. Now his team is going to be on the retreating end because they know they can't fight without this Meepo. That may have been the killing blow for Sterling Global Dragons. Now Jar Jar going to kill off Janual. They managed to catch out this Bat Rider as well. Rio wants some revenge. He's going to keep him in the tree line. Renfo is going to die. And this might just be the end of it. Macy, he tried. He tried.
Meepo, you goddamn fool.
Thanks,
I mean,
God.
he doesn't have to risk that much when he
doesn't.
when he didn't have a buyback.
Like,
They've even
no
put
matter,
Deso on
no
the
matter what
natures.
he would have done, wouldn't have won the game. But whatever, if he dies, then that loses the game.
It would have drawn the game out. That's all it would have done. So if there's even Deso on the natures, they're just like, come on guys, let's just finish this quickly before he buys back. But I think at this point they know that there's no buyback. Do some.
Right. Yep, the tier 4s and potentially thrown here.
Gotta be careful, Curates. Okay, there's another buyback. It's on the silencer. Still not the Meepo buyback. They're not gonna have this at all. 45 seconds on the Meepo, but by the time that happens, the Ancient will fall. And Admiral, after
They're alive.
They're alive.
A weird laning stage, they're alive.
They're not eliminated yet. They have to win 3 more games, I believe, to stay in it. Maybe force some tiebreakers. Who knows what happens then? But they somehow win this game.
Yeah, nothing much to say about that. It was the small mistake. It's the same old problem that SGD have during the games in the past 2 or 3 days. I remember that they versus Detonator. They almost won that one, and just small mistake. Again, well, maybe because of the experience of the players, they are quite young and they are upcoming. And maybe because everyone is at the same level, they kind of lack of the leader. I mean, everyone were friends. If you know them, they have been playing for around a year, and they're just forming a professional team. They're growing up together, and they kind of lack of the one who just, okay, man, let's don't do that. Let's just, some decision making in a crucial moment in late game is just very important, and they made a few mistakes already.
Yeah, the Meepo, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. They had an early game advantage because of the Meepo, but all of their net worth was hinging on a single hero. That was, as you noted, very countered out by 2 heroes. The Shaker counter proved to be valuable in the laning phase, but kind of fell off later on, but the Wyvern ended up taking the baton afterwards, and all you needed was a curse or 2.
I was actually waiting for Nasjo to possibly pick up in terms of net worth, because the late game Timber Saw is quite scary as well, but he just never seemed to hit a peak. He was always like a step below everyone else, so you never really noticed him in these fights.
Oh, look at the graph, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary
How
graph.
can you lose with that graph? I mean...
That's a Meepo graph.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I know, that's a Meepo graph, but...
If we looked at this is Sterling graph, right? This is the Sterling graph. Like, look at the difference between the Meepo's net worth and the rest of their team net worth. It just never... It never went beyond the Meepo.
I mean, it's one of those things you can look at the score and be like, oh, Meepo tried to carry 19, 4, and 6, but he's the guy who threw the game. And that's like the classic Meepo game right there. You're owning... Like, I feel like I've had these pub Meepos on my team, and this is the game where it's so frustrating to be his teammate because he's playing Meepo. You're trusting him to not make those mistakes and lose you the game, and you're powerless sometimes to stop what happened from happening. The buybacks were particularly bad. The first 2 buybacks were just...
Yeah, those Roche contest buybacks were overzealous.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. And when you're playing with that buyback as Meepo, it just feels really hard. But at the same time, your buyback's your weapon. That's why the first one he used to try and go take a team fight and then end the game or get some more racks.
Right, the Phantom Lancer juked him way too hard,
yes,
though.
If they killed that PL very quickly, they probably get a lane of racks or just, get a big
the
lead.
chase at the bottom lane.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Like I say, Admiral, they hung in there.
Yeah, they stay alive.
They stay alive. And they will continue facing up against SG Dragons as we come back into Game 2. First, a quick break. Stick around. We'll see you in a bit.